Hi everybody, it's Becky Gardner and we are getting ready to do Classroom Makeover. I'm the owner of the Homeschooling in the Burbs and the Certified Pure Essential Oils Facebook pages. And so I've invited people from both of those to come and join us. All right, this is my family. But before I get on to that, I honor you for coming today. I realize there are many other things that you could be doing. And being here today shows that you're interested in feeling not only healthy, but well. There may be others who are doing something to make it possible for you to be here today. I would like to honor them as well. My passion is showing people how to feel healthy, and I enjoy being part of the transformation process when people make lifestyle changes. Watching their stories unfold is what I live for. Today, I'd like to show you some of the basics about essential oils. One other note I'd like to share with you, throughout our class, I'll do my best to honor FDA regulations. This means I cannot make claims, diagnose, or treat anybody. So if you have any questions, we can always, you can post them in here and I'll try to get back to you after the video. I might not be able to read your questions while we're actually doing the video. So I'm going to move a couple things around so that it'll make it a little bit easier for me to hold this up. So anyway, before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to my family. We've been homeschooling for 11 years. And prior to that, I worked in the special education department at a middle school level for 3 years, and I've been involved in Cub Scout Sunday School and other youth programs at my church for more than 20 years. In these settings, I have used essential oils for the last 4 years. Let's change the slide. Let's see if I can make that all fit. Uh-oh, the phone's ringing. Hold on, let me turn that off. Okay, there, I muted the ones closest to us. I apologize for that. Of course, when you're on live, things like that are going to happen. So, when I first started hearing about essential oils, I was giving some to try. And this gift to you is my way to pay it forward by offering you a free essential oil. You may request it at the end of the webinar. I will show you how to do it. Let's see if I scoot back a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to offer that to you at the end of the webinar. Today, I'm also going to tell you about some recipes, and I don't want you to scramble to write everything down during the webinar, so I will email the recipes I talked to you about after I get your request for your free essential oil. Okay, another thing before we get started, I would like to share with you a few short stories about essential oils. Jessa Johnson is a doTERRA wellness advocate and a mother of 2, and she has 2 boys who have been attending the Castle Rock Christian Academy in Colorado since 2012. In 2014, after joining doTERRA, she donated a clean hand spray and diffusers with a bottle of doTERRA On Guard to every classroom and teacher. After noticing some positive results, a majority of the classrooms at Castle Rock are now diffusing essential oils daily. One of the main differences they've noticed is reduced number of absences for students and teachers. Out of 19 teachers, less than 14 leave days were used during the 2015-2016 school year. That's less than half the days used in prior years. Isn't that awesome? I mean, I really think that's awesome. So I will send you a copy of that recipe in your email, okay? The school also took a non-toxic cleaning route with products that are safe for both kids and faculty members. They used doTERRA On Guard foaming hand wash in preschool bathrooms and doTERRA On Guard cleaning concentrate to clean tables and desks. Principal Torrance Jackson said, "Principals all over America know that safety is the #1 concern in our schools. Thanks to the help of doTERRA, our students can successfully learn in an environment that is proactive about health and wellness. Jenny Smith, the preschool director, was introduced to doTERRA over 2 years ago. After using doTERRA On Guard in her home, Jenny became a believer. She has been instrumental in introducing oils to the school because her trust in the products at home. It was easy to implement them at school. She says one parent said after touring the school that it sealed the deal for her when she saw a doTERRA diffuser. Okay, here's another story. Shelly Martinez, a preschool teacher and parent, uses doTERRA On Guard and Wild Orange in her classroom every day to cleanse the air of unpredictable smells. She feels it also helps the kids stay focused. Stacy Groves, the third grade teacher and mom, diffuses lime and On Guard daily in her classroom. She says, I let the kids take turns picking out the oils themselves. They love to use it. Let's see here. Okay, my screen got dim, so I want to make sure. They love to use it and ask for it daily. Most of the faculty members personally use doTERRA essential oils at home. She says, I've seen such an incredible change in my own family's immunity, focus, and overall health. And Principal Jackson adds, it is not an easy feat keeping up with the next generation of leaders. I'm thankful to have a restful night's sleep with doTERRA's lavender oil. So now that we are done telling some stories, let's talk about what are essential oils. I'm going to try and get in closer here. So what are essential oils? They are natural aromatic compounds extracted and distilled from plants for healthy benefits. Essential oils protect plants from disease and harmful insects while attracting beneficial insects. You have experienced essential oils throughout your life. Some examples of synthetic essential oils that you have tried include laundry and cleaning products and air fresheners. Food-grade essential oils are found in candy, gum, and in salad dressings. Therapeutic-grade essential oils are unregulated and often are diluted with chemical fillers and may contain pesticides, chemical residues, fillers, herbicides, extenders, and solvents. Certified pure therapeutic-grade essential oils, or CPTG, are free of pesticides, chemical residues, fillers, herbicides, extenders, solvents, and they happen to be third-party tested, and they're also tested throughout production. And I can send you an email about the rigorous testing doTERRA CPTG oils must pass in order to make it to your house. So let's go to the next part. Okay, so essential oils are effective, and they have hundreds of different compounds providing complex and versatile ability to combat threats without building up resistance. In this triangle here, we see that nature produces the essential oils, and it meets our body's needs, and then the body heals itself. The oils are basically the tools to help our bodies heal themselves. They aren't going to, they're not like cures or something. They're just tools our body uses. And here we have a picture of a cell. Okay, so this outer layer, this little border thing, is the cell membrane. And even though it's spelled B-R-A-N-E on membrane, it kind of is like a brain for the cell, because it determines what is safe to go inside the cell and what has to stay outside. So essential oils are one of the chemicals that can go through the cell membrane. A lot of other things cannot. Then we have a virus. This is a purple virus. So the essential oil can go inside and help the cell to heal the DNA. Viruses, by the way, hijack the DNA of the cell, and that's why you get sick. So essential oils will help the cell to repair itself. And most bacteria cannot get inside the cell. So oils work with the body to address root to the, okay, we had a little bit of a break there. It says our connection is weak, even though I'm really close to the Wi-Fi. So I don't understand what's going on, but yeah, I guess that's part of technology. I apologize for the inconvenience there. Okay, there are 3 ways to use essential oils. Let's see here. Well, the first way is topically. As you can see, this person is using the essential oil on the foot. Our feet have the biggest pores, and so they can get into our body very quickly through there. Our bodies are very smart, so it sends it to where it needs to go. I have a friend who a few years ago put peppermint essential oil on her baby's foot, and then she took the baby's pacifier out of the mouth around 30 seconds to a minute later, and the baby's pacifier smelled like peppermint. So it really does get through the body pretty quickly. I would like to talk about some safety issues. When you use them topically, please, 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 please make sure you keep the oils away from your eyes, inside your ears, inside your nose, and other sensitive areas of the body. For one thing, I would like to point out, it's a good idea to wash your hands before using the restroom. If you happen to get these oils in these places, use a carrier oil such as coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. There's a bunch of them to dilute it, okay? And feel free to add those liberally depending on which oil you accidentally got in those places. What I have noticed is that water can intensify the problem, since essential oils and water don't mix the same way as water and food coloring. Now that we've talked about the safety information, let's talk about the benefits of using essential oils topically. So like I said, we like to apply them to the bottoms of our feet. We can also apply them to troubled areas. Today I worked out, and so my calves are a little bit sore, so I could put some essential oils to soothe the sore muscles on the back of my calves. If I put them there directly, that works out very well. And then you have the issue of, if you have sensitive skin, dilute it before applying. And when you request your free oil at the end, let me know if you want a dilution chart. I can send you one so that you can continue to be safe. Okay, the next way to use essential oils, and it happens to be my favorite way, is aromatically. When I use it in the classroom aromatically, I've noticed that my kids tend to focus more than they were before, and it also promotes a healthy immune system. One way that you can use essential oils aromatically is to get a drop of an essential oil and put it on your hands and cup it around your nose. I'm going to try and show you that. I don't have another person to hold my phone, so I'm going to try and show you that with some breathe here. Okay, I'm going to try and prop this up and see if I can make this work. Oops, that didn't work. Let's try again. Okay, let me get some breathe. This is Breathe Essential Oil Blend, and it's probably backwards in the words, but that's okay. So here's like a drop. I put it in my hands. I rub it together. Oh, there goes the phone again. I rubbed it together, and now I'm going to cup it over my nose like that. And there goes the phone again. I'm going to try and prop it up while I put the lid on. When I do that, it helps open the airways and helps me to feel alert because there's peppermint in there. Okay, let's go back to the screen. You can also use it to affect mood. There have been times lately when someone in my family, might have been me, but I'm not going to admit it, got up on the wrong side of the bed. So what did I do? I got out some cheer essential oil and I diffused it so that I could feel happier and more cheerful. Okay, the third way to use essential oils, this only works for certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. If you go to an essential oil or a health food store and you get an essential oil there, it'll tell you not to use it internally. It may have chemical fillers. It may have other issues that might make it unsafe, okay? doTERRA's essential oils were third-party tested to make sure that they would be safe to use internally and in other ways. So how do you use it internally anyway? Well, one way I like to use it is like peppermint. I drop it under the tongue. You can put it in a gel capsule, or you can put it in your water to support your mouth, throat, and digestive and overall health. I'm going to talk about that. This is my, let's see if I can get in good lighting, water bottle. It's glass and it has silicone on it. And so essential oils can go in this water bottle or stainless steel. Please do not put it in styrofoam. I mean, it will put holes in your styrofoam, and that means you're going to be breaking down the styrofoam and then drinking it. Bad idea. Same with a lot of plastic. So please make sure you use it in a glass bottle or stainless steel. I personally, I don't want to drink pop. I used to like drinking pop or soda pop, whichever you like to call it. But I don't anymore. I put essential oils in my water, and it gives it a great flavor. You know, and I switch it up. I might use cinnamon or some others, but we'll get into that more later. It just makes drinking water a little bit more exciting. So, in most schools, internal use of essential oils for students at school should not be done by staff without the required note from the teacher, and the oils will probably be stored in the nurse's station. Now, as I said, I'm a homeschooling mom, but I know a lot of people that send their kids to school, and that's what they've told me. And also, like I said before, I want to emphasize this is really important to me. I really care about your safety. Please do not take essential oils internally unless they are doTERRA's certified pure therapeutic grade oils. When you're using doTERRA's oils, look at the label to see if that oil is recommended for internal use. Some oils need to be heavily diluted, such as oregano, cinnamon, and clove. I made a soup once, and I only needed like a couple drops for like maybe 8 cups of soup. So anyway, let's get on to this. Okay, so before school, whether you're homeschooling or whether you're working in the office or whether you actually are in school as a teacher or an aide or whatever you do, it starts before you ever get there. So set yourself up and the kids emotionally and mentally for the day. Earlier I mentioned Cheer Essential Oil Blend. And I keep it at my desk quite often, and it doesn't show up very well because it's backlighting there. But here's my Cheer Essential Oil Blend. That's the roller bottle version. We also have it in a 5 milliliter bottle. I know it's kind of hard to read, but it promotes feelings of optimism and it counteracts negative emotions. And it basically helps you to feel more cheerful. And there's also forgive. So if someone's having a really hard time letting something go, or if someone needs to be consoled, or they want to feel peace, or they want to feel motivated, you know, or they're lacking passion in their life, like nothing excites them at all, passion would be good. So those are some of the oils that we diffuse first thing in the morning. It helps people feel emotionally right off the bat. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to focus on the ultimate body and brain boost system. Okay, so here's what we have to start with. We have the A to Z vitamins. My kids love the new flavor. It's strawberry or watermelon strawberry. Your body, a lot of us don't get adequate nutrition no matter how hard we try. There seems to be a little bit missing in our diet. And so that's where these vitamins come in. These are safe for children 4 years and older and adults who prefer chewable to capsules. It has choline. Here's a bunch of words I might slaughter. Phosphatidylserine. I really butchered that one. Inositol, and that's part of the cognitive blend. And there's no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors. And it contains a superfood blend that helps support overall health and wellness. And it's formulated with doTERRA's alpha. It's formulated with doTERRA's proprietary Alpha CRS blend, a balanced blend of essential vitamins, including the antioxidants vitamins A, C, and E, and a cellular energy complex of B vitamins. It also includes a blend of bioavailable minerals, including calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and manganese. I could probably go on for a while on that one. But let's move on to the next one. This is new. It just came out, and I'm very excited about this. We had PB Assist for adults, and I was wondering what I could do for my kids. PB Assist is a probiotic with prebiotic fibers in them, and they're encapsulated, double encapsulated, to make sure that they make it to the intestines where they belong. It provides 5 billion live cells of 6 strains of friendly flora selected for both their unique stability at room temperature as well as their remarkable ability to survive the harsh extremes of acidity, alkalinity, and digestive enzymes in the digestive system. It also includes prebiotic fibers, or FOS, to help sustain a healthy balance of beneficial friendly flora. It also maintains healthy intestinal microflora balance, supports healthy functioning of the digestive system and the immune system, and it supports the health of the GI tract, particularly the intestines and the colon. And it also helps support optimal metabolism and absorption of nutrients. And that right there, my friends, is a big deal, because a lot of us are lacking the proper environment to digest our nutrients. And if we aren't getting the nutrition we need, it's really hard to focus and learn. And what I like best about this is my kids love it so much, I actually have to tell them no, they can't have more than one a day. My kids would eat it off and on throughout the day if I let them. Okay, the last one is IQ Omega. This is the last for the Brain Boost system for kids. And IQ Omega takes the fishy taste out of fish oil and puts a fresh orange flavor of doTERRA's wild orange essential oil, and it's great tasting and it's easy to swallow omega-3 supplement, providing 1,000 milligrams of concentrated omega-3 acid per servings, omega-3 fatty acids per servings, or per serving. IQ Omega contains the essential nutrients EPA and DHA to support healthy brain, cardiovascular, immune, and joint function, and it's designed to be used daily with the A to Z chewables. And of course we have our mandatory disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So next, let's talk about the Ultimate Body and Brain Boost System for adults. This is the Lifelong Vitality Program. I take it every day, and so do my teenagers. It makes taking the first step on the path toward a lifetime of vitality and wellness convenient and affordable. The 3 core products of the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Program are Alpha CRS, Z Omega, that starts with an X, and Microplex VMZ. They are formulated to provide you with targeted levels of essential oil nutrients and powerful metabolic factors for optimal health, energy, and longevity. Our lifelong health and vitality depend on many factors, including diet, physical activity, weight management, rest, stress management, exposure to toxins, and inherited genetic predisposition for disease or wellness. While some of these variables are beyond our complete control, breakthrough scientific research is revealing many ways we can influence and even control significant factors of aging and wellness. My personal story with this is I had a lot of inflammation, and my doctors were doing lots of tests and they couldn't find the source of it. And I was in so much pain, I ended up staying in bed quite a bit. I got introduced to lifelong vitality, and I started feeling energetic, and now I exercise on a daily basis, and I have energy to make it through the day. Now here is some more information about the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. I have an entire presentation about the benefits of the Lifelong Vitality because it is so amazing and there are so many benefits to it. But to save you time, I'll summarize. There are more than 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. It provides antioxidants with stable molecules with one or more electrons to share. Alpha CRS has polyphenols. The daily ORAC score is more than 6,800 and the SORAC score is more than 18,000. It also includes essential oils: frankincense, clove, thyme, cumin, peppermint, caraway, ginger, orange, and German chamomile. So you're already getting a good start for the day. Frankincense is amazing for cellular health. And in the Z omega, it has nanosomal lipid assimilation to increase omega absorption. What that means is that the oil tends to sit on top of the water barrier in the intestine for the Z omega, and then it just basically goes out of our bodies. So we're basically paying to flush it down the toilet. But with Z omega, instead, it doesn't sit on top of the water barrier and actually gets absorbed by the intestines and then used for our health. And my wallet loves the Lifelong Vitality because I could spend more than $250 gathering similar supplements at the store, but I get to have it for $74.50 with my wholesale account. Here I got a Instagram message. Get that out of my way so I can make sure the screen shows up right. Okay, so let's talk about immune supporting oils and ideas. So On Guard supports healthy immune. Let's look at that. There's On Guard here, On Guard Plus, and On Guard beadlets. Okay, so let's talk about On Guard itself. It supports healthy immune and respiratory function, protects against environmental threats, and it supports the body's natural antioxidant defenses, promotes healthy circulation, and it's energizing and uplifting. And On Guard Plus is soft gels that you can take internally, and it has additional benefits to the On Guard to help protect you during the cold winter months. And then the On Guard beadlets, you can see there that they're little tiny beads, and you can put those in your mouth and either pop them or you can swallow them. It depends on what you're looking for. And then we have lemon up here. Lemon cleanses and purifies the air and surfaces, naturally cleanses the body, and aids in digestion. That's why I put lemon quite often in my water. As I mentioned before, I like to put oils in my water. And it supports a healthy respiratory function and promotes a positive mood when used aromatically. And let's see here. There's wild orange, and it's a powerful cleanser, and it has a purifying agent, or it is a purifying agent, and protects against seasonal and environmental threats, provides antioxidants which are essential to overall health and uplifting to the mind and body. And then there's thyme. Thyme is cleansing and purifying for the skin, and it supports a healthy immune system. And it naturally repels insects. So if you have an insect problem, like somebody had some leftover fruit sitting around when fruit flies showed up, you know, that might be helpful for you. All right. So the big question is can essential oils improve classroom behavior? Kids are getting into it. This right here is a picture of, let's see, what's her name again? Fallon Henderson. And she, a couple years ago, did her science fair project on the topic of can essential oils improve classroom behavior. What she did is first she talked with her teacher and ended up talking with the students' parents and getting permission to diffuse oils there, and the district school board and the county board. And Before introducing her class to the oils, she gave each person a survey to establish a base for result comparison for the following 3 weeks of her study. And then at the beginning of week 1, she placed the diffuser in the classroom where it was kept in the same location during the course of the study, only changing the oils. So in the second week, she diffused peppermint and wild orange daily, and then during the third week, rosemary and peppermint. And then the next week, it was citrus bliss, which happened to be everyone's favorite. And she kept track of the results, and the students completed the same survey at the end of each week. And her teacher helped her with averaging class math test scores and survey results. So what were the results? Over the course of the study, most of the class felt less tired, seemed more alert, and students had an easier time remembering answers and paying attention during class. The average for the math test jumped from 83% to 93% by the end of the second week. So what Fallon says is, my study shows that diffusing essential oils improves our class behavior. We were able to remember our answers and stay focused throughout the day. Actually, I think I'll just hold it there. Okay. Well, this wasn't a professional study. There are published and ongoing studies that support Fallon's results. Nicole Stevens, MSc, states, inhaled oils have long been studied for their ability to enhance feelings of relaxation, encouragement, excitement, focus, and well-being. Additionally, diffused oils may support a healthier indoor environment. That's always a bonus when you've got a house full of kids. So let's talk about actually making over your classroom, your office, or even your house. So one thing I recommend is you keep a bottle of Melaleuca. It can be this kind, or you can choose this kind. Let's see if I can get it in better light. Okay, this is Melaleuca in an undiluted form in a 15 milliliter bottle, whereas this one up here is pre-diluted so that you can apply it topically. So you keep a bottle of Melaleuca oil and a jar of Band-Aids nearby in case you accidentally get a paper cut or other unexpected surprises that may occur, especially during a recess. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, got it. Let me get rid of that. Remind me later. Okay. Next we have past tense. Every teacher could use past tense essential oil blend to relieve tension associated with demanding nature of teaching. Past tense comes in a roller bottle for easy use. Just take off the lid and apply. So some of the key benefits that you can see here is you can apply it to the wrist while traveling to help calm emotions, massage into shoulders, neck, and your back for a cooling, soothing sensation. Apply to temples, neck, back, and bottom of feet to help ease stressful feelings. The next one, my kids use this all the time. I have a hard time keeping it around because they love it so much. This is In-Tune Focus Blend, and you can put that on a clay pendant and place on a desk or in other key areas of your classroom. If it's for you or your child, you could apply it to your wrists or the back of your hands and inhale deeply to promote focus and clarity during foggy times. So the key benefits are enhances and sustains a sense of focus, supports efforts of those who have difficulty paying attention and staying on task, and of course you can use it at work to stay on task when you're feeling tired in the mid-afternoon. Alright, who doesn't want to keep their room clean and fresh? Basically what you do here, here's the On Guard products. We have, and some other ones, we have Lemon, On Guard, and Purify. I know it's kind of hard to read that because I kind of zoomed in quite a bit. And this is On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and this is On Guard Foaming Hand Wash. So you use On Guard Cleaner Concentrate or essential oils with cleansing properties in the spray bottle to wipe down desks, chairs, and other surfaces around the classroom. Lemon essential oil is great for removing gum, glue, and crayon. I mean, who hasn't had a kid put their gum somewhere where it doesn't belong or color something that they shouldn't have colored? Okay, so next we have the aroma therapy system here, and you take a pool noodle and cut it into approximately 1-inch pieces. Now, I don't know about you, but where I live, there aren't any pool noodles available at this time of year. So if you are in a situation where you don't have access to pool noodles, try using like organic cotton. I say that because sometimes cotton balls are not really cotton. So I used organic cotton and put it around my house and the areas where my kids are studying. You add 2 to 3 drops of essential oils, and you hand out a piece with essential oils, aroma based on the need of each student. Sorry about that. Not exactly good at reading live here. Okay, diffusing essential oils in the classroom. So if you have a sleepy class, I'll zoom in here just in case it makes it helpful for you. You could use grapefruit essential oil, lemon, wild orange, lime, citrus bliss, and peppermint. You could even combine some of those. I love the wild orange and peppermint. I even tried frankincense and peppermint. If your class is a little bit energetic, let's say, you could use serenity, vetiver, lavender, bergamot, balance, citrus bliss, or Roman chamomile. And they each smell so amazing. I love citrus bliss. If you need to increase focus and concentration before and during a test, you could try Intune Focus Blend, rosemary, frankincense, peppermint, and wild orange. If you need to improve behavior, you could try Elevation, Balance, Wild Orange, Lime, and Ylang Ylang, and Grapefruit. Once again, you could try combining those to see which combinations you like. Okay, now this one is peppermint beadlets. This is great for right after lunch. Okay, so let's say you've eaten something pretty powerful and you don't want to knock your class dead with your breath. So what you do is you take one of the beadlets that you see up there and you pop it in your mouth. It helps freshen your breath, and it also opens your airways. And for me personally, I feel a lot more energetic during the day. It also can help if you ate something that isn't sitting right with you and you have to make it through the rest of the day. You can use it to help reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. And you can apply it, you can pop it between your fingers and apply it topically to your temples and neck to relieve feelings of tension. Some great ideas there. Okay, the next one, everybody should have this one hiding in their purse. Okay, this one is Clary Calm. My personal story is I was looking for increased balance in my cycles and more balanced moods. So what you do with this is if you are experiencing cramps, you can apply it to your abdomen, like, you know, step out into the ladies' room or something and apply it to your abdomen, and you will find that your cramps are calmed like practically instantaneously, and the smell of it will uplift your mood. Everyone I've ever given a sample of this to has sworn they will never stop having it for either themselves or their teenage daughters. So those are just some of the things that I would do during the day, but the classroom makeover doesn't end after you leave the classroom or office. Essential oils support a great evening and bedtime routine so you can prepare for the next day. So, one of the things that you can do is diffuse basil essential oil to promote a sense of focus while studying. So if your child has had a long day at school or you've had one at the office and emotions are high, you can also try vetiver to help calm them. And peppermint is great for those low energy days and you still have homework to do, or you take your work home from work. You can also diffuse peppermint with frankincense and wild orange for added effect. Some oils you could put directly into on your child's neck include past tense and Intune. Past tense can help ease stressful feelings. And Intune can help sustain a sense of focus. I mean, I don't know how hard it is for your kids, but after you've been studying all day, it might be a little bit more challenging to focus after you get home. So, at bedtime, I start diffusing Serenity essential oil in my kids' room about 5 to 30 minutes before they head to bed. Serenity is a restful blend, and when that aroma permeates through their room, it promotes this calm feeling and restful sleep as soon as they walk in. My kids' bedrooms each have a diffuser, and what we like about it is it can be set to stay on for 1, 2, or 4 hours. We can also have the option of turning on or off the light, so that the kids who want a night light can have it, and those who like complete darkness can have that too. If it's bath night for my kids, I will add their favorite calming oils to the bath while the water is running. The bathroom smells amazing and calms them down as they bathe and prepare for bed. Some calming oils include lavender, Serenity, vetiver, and balance. Also, when my kids could benefit from open airways, I diffuse Breathe Essential Oil Blend instead of a calming oil blend. I also apply On Guard Essential Oil Blend to their feet before they go to bed to boost their immune system one last time. Also, I think I forgot to mention earlier, I like to put On Guard on their on them before they go to bed. I mean, before they go to school too. I mean, my kids go once a week to an enrichment class, or before they go to church, the park, whatever. Okay, now for Serenity, I start diffusing Serenity. This is the gel caps right here up on top, and this is the Serenity Essential Oil Blend I was talking about earlier. I diffuse it in my room too. And I also take one of the Serenity soft gels. You can take up to 2 right before I go to bed, or half an hour before I go to bed. And I've been tracking my sleep for several months, and I've noticed that on the nights I took the Serenity soft gels, since I first received them in September 2016, that my sleep and the overall time has increased. More importantly, I feel more refreshed in the morning. I've also read and heard several other testimonials to this effect. Prior to the release of the Serenity soft gels, there was a double-blind study to test the effectiveness of Serenity. This means that each group took the placebo during part of the study and Serenity during another part of the study. Participants didn't know whether they were taking the placebo or the actual Serenity. And they didn't even know that it was Serenity. They just knew it was something they were taking. And between the segments of the study, there was a break in between the placebo and Serenity, or Serenity and the placebo, to make sure that either one of those was out of their system before switching. Each participant recorded their results, and it was found that they felt more rested and felt more refreshed in the morning while using the Serenity soft gels. I find that it's more effective when you do both of them at the same time. Okay, so I promised you at the beginning of the webinar that I would give you an essential oil. This is the website you are going to want to record, because that is how you get a hold of your essential oil. I want you to request it, because I do not want to reach out to people that don't want to be reached out to. So this is it in pink here, goo.gl/L63PK6. And I'm not sure if the L and the K need to be capitalized or not. I'm going to put this back up in a minute. There's something I want to tell you about, and that is that there is a special going on right now in October of 2016. If you sign up and place a 100 PV order, excuse me, all this talking. If you sign up with a 100 PV enrollment order, and then try out the doTERRA Loyalty Rewards next month for 100 PV, you will get the Lifelong Vitality Pack for free that we talked about. Excuse me, I forgot to fill up my water. So I'm going to close out of this for a second, and I want to talk to you about some things that might be helpful for you. And one of them is how do you get essential oils in your home? For those of you who want to get them in your home and are wanting to try, it's very simple. It's similar to Costco. There's a $35 enrollment fee, and then you get everything at wholesale. In order to keep your wholesale pricing, all you have to do is buy one item every year. Yep, that's it. One item every year. But the best way to get it is through one of these kits here. Now, this one here is a great one to help with your classroom makeover, starting with your family. This is the Family Wellness. It has a lifelong vitality, and it has a lot of the emotion essential oil blends that we talked about, like cheer, peace, and also has breathe, touch in there, which is really good for respiratory support, and deep blue, which is good for muscle and joint support. If you have sore muscles and joints, that is, and digestion, which is good for when you have digestive upset. And frankincense is really good for cellular health. And then lavender is calming and very helpful for relaxing. And then there's melaleuca that we talked about, you know, for like if you get a paper cut or you get an injury or a sore. Then there's On Guard to boost your immune system, and peppermint to help keep you awake. So, and then you also get the kids' vitamins, and their probiotics are in there. And so that is going to be very helpful for everybody there. That one is a really good kit. Another one that I like is the Home Essentials kit. This is what I started with. You get a diffuser, you get 15 milliliter bottles of frankincense, lavender, lemon, melaleuca, or oregano, peppermint, breathe, digestion, On Guard, and Deep Blue comes in a 5 milliliter bottle. And you also get with any of these kits, your $35 membership fee is waived. And here's another one that is very helpful for families, and it's called the Family Essentials Kit. It has 5 milliliter bottles of lavender, lemon, peppermint, melaleuca, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, digestion, and On Guard. You also get peppermint beadlets and On Guard beadlets, and your $35 membership fee is waived. And this is the Aroma Touch diffused kit. I don't think I'm going to go quite into it because it's not really anything that we talked about. This is another one. If you don't have kids, I would recommend this over the Family Wellness Kit for you because it has the Lifelong Vitality Pack we talked about. It also has a PB Assist, which is a probiotic with prebiotic fibers for adults. It's double encapsulated, and it makes it to the intestinal tract. It also has GX Assist, which is good for keeping things going, and Zendocrine, which is helpful for detoxifying or helping our bodies use the normal process for getting rid of toxins in the system. And Digestin Terrazyme is really good for helping our bodies digest food. As we get to be around 40 like me, our bodies stop making as many enzymes to break down the food. And then there's lemon, and we talked about, there's the Zendocrine soft gels I talked about a minute ago, and there's also the complex, which is also really good for helping to support the system for getting rid of the toxins in there. And then there's the DDR Prime soft gels, which is really good for cellular health. It contains frankincense and lemongrass and some other oils that promote normal life cycles in cells. And once again, the essential oil wholesale membership fee of $35 is waived. Okay, thank you for holding out on that. I'm going to put up the website again for requesting your essential oils. So I want to thank you for coming today. I know that you had a lot of things that you could have been doing, and I hope that you got some value out of this and that you will contact me and ask questions, because I want to personalize this in a way that works for you. it's my favorite thing to do is to help mentor people as they learn how to take care of their bodies more than before. And while you're copying that down, I just want to take a couple minutes to tell you about doTERRA's business. First of all, the reason why is because there are a few of you who are interested in the business, and secondly, because in my experience, what I have found is that as you learn how to use the essential oils, you will share them with other people. Okay, my phone overheated for a second there and told me I couldn't use it, so I had to let it cool off. I apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused. I don't know exactly when it cut off. So what I'm going to do is go back to where I was just a few minutes ago. This, by the way, is the link to request your free essential oil. This is for people who are new to essential oils and would like to try them for the first time, especially if they're new to doTERRA's essential oils. So what I was getting ready to do when my phone overheated is to talk about the business. I will take just 2 minutes on this, and I really mean 2 minutes. I know this isn't a business class, but there are 2 reasons I like to share this with you. First of all, because there are a few of you who are interested in the business, and secondly, because in my experience, what I have found is that you will learn that as you learn how to use essential oils, you will share them. My first sharing opportunity came when somebody noticed that there was a major change in my energy levels and my physical activity levels. As I mentioned before, I was in bed quite a bit more. So anyway, so you will share them, and when oils work for, you know, some issue that you're experiencing, or when you feel healthier more often during the colder months, what do you think you're going to do when your friend needs a immune booster? Are you going to keep it to yourself, or are you going to tell them about it? You're probably going to say, oh my goodness, you've got to try these. So it's helpful for you to understand a little bit how it works. So I will definitely tell you more about that when you contact me, if you tell me you're interested. But I can tell you that it has made a big difference in my personal finances, and that it has definitely been helpful for a lot of my friends. My kids have not been to the doctor in 4 years for sick appointments, and it has saved me a ton of money. So anyway, I would like to help save you some money. So let me send you that free essential oil sample, and I will also cover the cost of shipping. A lot of free samples don't come with that. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to getting your email requests for, your requests for your free bottle of essential oil. We'll talk to you later. Good night.